All right, it's that time again to do another reaction video right here from the Steve Champagne Radio Show. What's trending, what's hot, what's going on? This time, Dream Theater, who just dropped their doggone new album out. And since they did, a single they released after The Alien is trending. We're so glad you've decided to join us for this particular video. Thank you, welcome, and it's Dream Theater time. We're going to react to the song Invisible Monster here. Not only are we going to react to it, I haven't heard it yet. I know, you're like, what, Steve? You haven't heard this? What's wrong with you? You're out of your freaking mind. Well, anyways, let me get to it. Now we're going to react to the song. We're going to rate the song at the end. How did it stack up to other Dream Theater songs? I'm a big fan of the band, so I guess I'm a little biased here, but I didn't give the Alien high marks on the video. I thought the music was good. And I know some people say, how can you be a big fan of the band and you don't know the record? And I'll explain after the video. If you want the truth, I'll hit you right between the eyes. That's what I do. Honest reactions. I call it like I see it. We'll talk about that at the end. Let's dive into this whole 6 minutes of Invisible Monster. I'm excited to hear this. Let's do it right now. All right, what can you say about that, Dream Theater? I got a lot to say about it, really. If I can get my dogs to be quiet over here. My dogs are going off because I had the stereo, like, full blast. I mean, I turned the whole studio, just cranked it right the hell up. Now my dogs are going nuts because it goes through the whole house. I just have it that way. But let me get these clowns a hush for a second here. Then we're going to rate the song. Are you ready for that? All right. We got them going temporarily here. Here's how we rate the song. 5.5 stars, greatest song of all time. 5 stars is an A. 4 is a B. 3 is a C. 2 is a D. 1's an F. 0 stars. Why'd you ever record it? And just to show you we do honest reaction, we got dogs in the studio. We don't edit, cut, chop our reactions. They are what they are. We say what we say. And I have a lot to say about this. Okay, first off, the new drummer has released a statement saying that Dream Theater fans don't respect him and, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm going to tell you, how can you not? That was amazing drumming on this. A very simple 105, 106 BPMs, and he ripped the shit out of it. I mean, he was a freaking machine. If you can't appreciate him, I know Mike was a great drummer. I get it. He's still doing his thing. But, he wanted to do something different. Everybody does, after a while. But you got to give this guy kudos. He's a freaking machine. Some of the licks that he did and coming back right in time like that, he's good. He's really good. Get over it. Get over it. The rest of the band, what else can you say? I like the medley of the song. When it first started off, that whole... let me see if I can get this going here. That whole guitar lick right there at the beginning, where they're doing that whole little lick. Let me see what it is. Not that. Yeah, just that simple. Na, 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 na. I thought it was a very haunting medley. I thought it captivated me. But how does it rank up the Dream Theater songs from the past? Well, they got 15 albums. I mean, how the hell... it's hard to put it, especially when you're hearing it for the first time. Now, getting to that, why did you just hear this for the first time? Well, I have a job. I'm in the music industry. I go on the road. Sometimes I don't have time to listen to this stuff. Not only do I have this YouTube channel, I have an entertainment company. We do all this stuff. So it's hard for me to listen to everything or even know what's going on because I got to keep up with all styles of music. Sorry, I do. Even top 40 and hip hop. I have to know about this stuff because my company does a lot of Sweet 16s, and we can't have F-bombs at little Girl Scout parties and stuff like that, even though they like some of that new stuff. I have to know about the stuff so I know what to and not to play. So give me a break on that. Sorry, it's not my favorite music, but it's part of my job. Anyways, let's get back to Dream Theater because that's where it's freaking at. Okay? This band does not get the credit it deserves. I mean, when you think of prog rock, and I call this prog rock, really. You think of Rush, you think of, a lot of other legendary bands, Yes, maybe, just a lot of great bands out there. Nightwish does their thing. It's more of a symphonic kind of band, but they all have these same kind of styles. These bands don't get the recognition that they deserve. I want to give it to them. Help me give it to them. Okay, subscribe to the channel. We're going to push bands like this to the forefront of music because they do something nobody else is doing. What are they doing, Steve? They use these things. They're really cool. They're called instruments. Okay. And that's what we got to get back to. We got to make sure our kids know about music in general and instruments, whether that's a drums or a guitar or a keyboard or a bass. We do so much stuff here at the Steve Champagne Radio Show, and I'm hell-bent on really, spreading the word and having musical discussions and learning from all the people out there. I've learned so much since I started this channel about a year ago from fans of bands that I just, because I don't have time all the time, and some fans, they just really are super into it. I'm not a super fan of Dream Theater. I'm a fan. So I'm going to rate this song 4.3 because of all the great Dream Theater songs, I can't bump it up. I would love to give it a 5. Musicianship, I would give it a 5, but I guess I'm comparing it to the other songs. If I'm just saying how about the playing, the singing, the writing, it's a 5 freaking star song to me. What do you think? What do you got in the comments down there? Did you like the new album? It just came out today. That's why this song popped off me, because the album came out and boom, the next thing you know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm in the, I do radio program. I do all this musical stuff. I'm going to be doing stuff online, and I would love to program the rock and roll that you want to hear so you can listen to it without worrying about, weird music that you don't like. All killer, no filler. Let's talk. Subscribe, like, we go live. We would love you to be part of that show. Let's have musical discussions from the Steve Champagne Radio Show. You know what to do. Hit that button. I'm going to hit this button and tell you all farewell for now. I am excited to hear your comments. I am super excited to hear your comments, actually. I really am. So let's do that. Hit that like button. Turn on the notifications, guys, and let's talk rock and roll Dream Theater style.